Hello guys, today we talk about comparisons. We already saw this topic on last tetra, okay, but we need to remember, okay. So when we talk about comparisons, it's to compare between two persons, two things, two groups, two animals, okay, and we have specific rules. And then we have superlative, okay. To use the superlative form is to say that somebody is the most or the least of something, okay? When we're going to talk, first let's talk about comparisons. Comparisons is when we have the ending er, okay? If it is for one syllable, if it is if we have adjectives of one syllable, we're going to put at the end of the word er, okay? Er. And if it is if this adjective, because we need to work with adjectives, if this adjective is more of one syllable, like strong, like wonderful, excellent, beautiful, we need to add more or less, okay? So let's repeat. If you are going to work with an adjective that is one syllable, you need to add er. And if this adjective is more of one syllable, you need to write at the end. I'm sorry. You need to write first more or less. Okay. We're going to see some examples later. Okay. Then, if this adjective ends in l and y, like slowly, carefully, okay, we're going to add more or less, okay? And if these adjectives end in y, like sleepy or happy, for example, we are going to take off the y and write IER, okay? Then we have more information. If this adjective, okay, for example, if this adjective ends in er, le, or ow, we're going to add just er, okay? And as I was saying, if this adjective is more of one syllable, like intelligent, important, outrageous, extravagant, etc., you're going to add more or less, okay? If you forgot this, you already have these rules, okay, on this information. Now, comparisons is to compare between two groups, two things, two persons, two animals, okay? For example, David is taller than Juan, okay? Or we can say that Miriam is more beautiful than Laura, okay? Now, if we're going to use superlative, the superlative form is the one that you say is the most or the least of everything, okay? And for the adjectives of one syllable, instead of adding er, we're going to add est, okay? Instead of smaller, now it's smallest. Instead of faster, now it's fastest, etc. And are the same rules, If it is one syllable, you're going to add est. If it is more of one syllable, like intelligent, we're going to add most or least, okay? Let's work with the example so we can understand it better. But we need more information. There are some words that change it, okay? This word change, okay? We are not going to add er or est because they are already in the word. Good changes to better in comparisons and changes to the best in superlative, okay? We never say gooder, okay? It is better or the best. The same happens with bad. Bad is the adjective, And then if I am going to use comparison, it's worse, and superlative is the worst. Okay. For example, we can say that AMLO is the worst president of Mexico. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Then we have more information. We are going to use comparisons when you need to compare, okay, to persons, to groups, animals, or things, okay? You are going to use ER at the end of the word, or you're going to write less or more at the beginning of the word, okay? Taller, bigger, stronger, or more intelligent, less handsome, okay? And the same happens with superlative. We are going to use superlative when you are going to talk about one person, okay, group or animal or thing, okay? That is it means that is the most or the least of something, okay? And you're going to add at the end, if it is one syllable, you're going to add est, okay? And if it is an adjective of two or more syllables, you're going to add most or least. For example, the school, no, we can say that the school is the most wonderful. The school is the most wonderful of all, okay? For example, okay? And remember that we're going to use adjectives or adverbs in comparison and superlatives, adverbs or adjectives. Examples, okay? Well, before that, we have 3 more forms to make comparisons, okay? Other forms to compare, okay? It says as. When are we going to use as? When we use as is to compare something or someone in the same form, and the adjective stays the same. Both persons, for example, has the same dog, the same car, etc. Let's see the example. I am as great as she. Matthew is as strong as we. My friends are as excellent as my cousins. You can work in singular or plural. So as between as you need to write the adjective, okay? And the adjective is going to be without any modification, okay? Great, strong, tall, etc. Okay? So between as you need to write the adjective. Okay? Then we have as much as many as, okay? We're going to use many with countable nouns and much with non-countable nouns. You need to remember what is countable. Countable like cars, stars, houses. What is non-countable like energy, money, love, okay? So we have examples. We have as many video games as you have. I have as much energy as my brothers. So when you are going to use as much as many as, you are going to compare nouns, okay? Just nouns. Porque no vas a decir, yo tengo tanto alto como tú, tanto alto, no, en todo caso es tanta altura, o sea, vamos a usar el sustantivo, ¿ok? ¿Ok? Then, the same as. When we are going to work with the same as, it's the same to compare something in the same form, ¿ok? El mismo que. Susie has the same type of blouse as me, el mismo tipo de blusa que yo, ¿ok? So with as much as many as, and the same as, you're going to compare nouns, ¿ok? And comparison superlative as, we are going to compare adjectives or adverbs, okay? And we have an example. We have an example of comparatives, okay? So we have Iron Man, okay, and Captain America, okay? So we're going to compare them. For example, Iron Man is much handsome than Captain America, of course. Captain America is healthier than Iron Man, okay? Healthy and sin Y, that's why we take off the Y and put IER. Another one, Iron Man is less patient than Captain America. Patient, 2 syllables, so we need to add more or less. Captain America is stronger than Iron Man, okay? Stronger. Strong is just 1 syllable, and we need to add ER, okay? Iron Man is richer than Captain America. Rich, one syllable, and then we need to add ER because we are talking about comparatives, okay? ER, okay? These letters, okay, this ending, okay? This ending is the comparative, okay? Or less or more, okay? Then, when we work with superlatives, okay? For example, in this case, we work with some persons. We have a question. Who is the oldest person? The old man, okay? And the youngest person? The girl with long and brown hair. And who is the fattest person in this group? I'm sorry, I made a mistake. In this group is the blonde girl, okay? And who is the thinnest person? Is the boy with the blue shirt, this one. So you need to understand if it is a superlative, if it is a comparative, okay, to write the correct answer. And this information of the comparisons, we have it on lesson 5, okay? Lesson 5, unit 4, okay? Adverbs comparisons, okay? So for example, in this case, let's do 2 examples. It says, Sarah works harder than the hardest anyone else in the restaurant. Sara trabaja duro que, más duro que, o el más duro. In this case, it's harder than, o sea, ella trabaja, ¿cómo decirlo en español? Sarah works harder than anyone else. O sea, ella es la más trabajadora que nadie más en el restaurante, okay? But she doesn't earn much money. Let's work with another example. If you have doubts about this, remember you can check the information here, okay? We have the comparisons information. That is the same that I already wrote on the information that we saw, okay? So let's work with this one. I hope this time you, espero que esta vez, tú, más mejor, así se diría, el mejor, o sea, que hagas lo mejor o bien. Pues que hagas bien, ¿no? En todo caso es, I hope this time you do the best that you did. Espero que esta vez lo hagas lo mejor, ¿sí? Que hiciste, o sea, que hagas, sí, algo mejor o lo mejor que hiciste en el examen pasado, en el último examen, ¿sí? And this last one, okay, Paula lives a lot farther, the farthest, from me than Marcy does. Paula vive, vamos a ver, ¿es superlativo o es comparativo? Tenemos que investigar. Dice from me, o sea, de mí, se está comparando conmigo, con otra persona. Entonces, Paula vive tan lejos, mucho más lejos o lo más lejos. En este caso es un comparativo, es as far from me. Paula lives as far from me than Marcy does. Let's see if it is correct, okay? No. Dice, Paula lives, o sea, mucho más lejos, ¿sí? From me than Marcy does, o sea. So you need to understand the meaning so you can write the correct answer, okay? You have this information on your Brightspace, so if you have any questions, please let me know, okay?